Hey, sorry I don't have like an actual proper video for this Thursday. Things have been very busy at home. I've been trying to do a bunch of work. That's not working out too well, but I'll manage. I want to do a quick update video about, this year and next year, since we're coming up on the end of the year. This has been a year of biting off more than I could chew and hoping it'd work out. It hasn't, and I should apologize for just a moment about that. A while back, I mentioned I was doing like a big Christmas production. A lot of stuff happened. I don't think that's actually happening on Christmas anymore. In fact, it isn't happening on Christmas anymore. I'll figure out a new video for Monday and a new video for Thursday for this next week. The original plan, though, I still want to make in some capacity. There will be an animatic of that video out sometime in early 2020. It'll come out on Patreon only for Cutting Room Plus patrons for a week. After that, I'll open up to all patrons can see it, and then it'll be public a week after that. On top of that, I do want to actually produce that video as a live action bit. That will now be my 10-year anniversary video in March. Hopefully. I think I've given myself plenty of time to actually get this one worked on, figured out. I don't want to abandon it because I started writing this in June. The big thing that happened was plans fell through. It was just way too ambitious, especially what's happened the last few months. Trying to juggle like the emotional and personal loss of a father while also figuring out how to make a big production like this while also balancing school and work. It was just too much all at once, and while I was able to write the video and record some of the footage, there's still a lot missing. So I'm going to try to make an animatic of that for early 2020. It'll be 2-week exclusive for patrons on the Cutting Room floor or above tier, 1 week exclusive for all patrons, and then it'll be public. And I'm still going to try to get that video made for March. It's going to be retooled a little bit, but otherwise it'll be the same idea, the same sort of video that the animatic was and the script kind of was. While we're kind of on the topic, I do want to talk about the channel in 2020. I've mentioned this a few times in like Terraria randomizers or streams, but I do want to have this out on the table in very clean, explicit words. I'm going to be cutting down on longer scripted videos. The goal is that each scripted video will be about 10 to 15 minutes and on more varied topics. The sorts of videos you saw on the channel after Let's Talk About Payday 2, you're going to see a little more of. I do want to kind of make those a little shorter and talk about more varied topics, so I'm going to do my best to cover that sort of stuff. There's still big videos I do want to make. I started writing a retrospective on the Half-Life series, and I'm still working on that video about the themes and gestalts of the Fallout franchise. I might put both of those out next year. Those are probably only going to be about 30 or so minutes. Hopefully. But I'm going to work on getting both of those videos made throughout next year, and I'm also going to work on more varied, kind of smaller 15-minute topic videos. Those are the sorts of videos I like writing. They're not hard to write, they're very interesting, and I can do a lot of fun research. I'm going to try to make more of those. One last thing I do want to do is I'm going to try to update my patrons more often in 2020. If you were a patron before and you dropped it because you didn't really get many rewards, I apologize. I'm going to try to make up for that in 2020. In 2017, I used to do a thing called The State of Things. This was a patron-exclusive web series where I talked about what would be new for the month. That was never good, because it was always just like the same script, more or less, and they were very short and contained very little information. I don't think I'm going to do a proper video series, but I am going to do more text updates for patrons about what's coming month to month. But I'm not just going to cut the Cutting Room out of the equation. I will try to do more patron sorts of videos, more behind the scenes. Again, the animatic, I've got a bunch of my older work, so I might do more videos where I watch that and comment on how much has changed. So if you want to be a patron, it's patreon.com/e3k. No matter what though, thank you for this year. This has been a tremendous, fantastic, all around, just a dream of a year. Let's Talk About Payday 2 has 300,000 views. That makes me happy. I do wish that those views would spread out to other videos, but if it means that, my YouTube checks are still relatively healthy, then I'll take it. Thank you. And I hope that the videos I can do in 2020 keep your interest. I think that's all I've got for this update video. You've just been seeing I've been playing like a Minecraft world that's all desert, and I've been trying to manage it. So you've probably just been seeing footage of that while I'm talking. Thank you. Just like a million times, thank you. I'd make the videos either way, but it's the people who watch the videos that really do mean a lot. Even though viewership has fallen, 100, 200, 500 views on a video is still wild to me. I need to stress, I spent most of my 10 years on pretty much every website not being popular. Getting single digit or double digit views being my only view on a lot of things. So, having the interest of a bunch of people I don't know does truly register with me. Whether it's 100 or 300,000. Thank you. I hope the channel continues to be up to your quality standards in 2020. I hope the types of stuff I do is still interesting. And regardless, thanks for watching. I'll see you around.